Good morning. Welcome students, faculty, administration, and guests to Mentor High School's annual Veterans Day program as produced by our Social Studies Department and with assistance from our music faculty and students. We hope this program in our small way adequately salutes and extends our gratitude to our living veterans and their service to our nation as well as others. All students are excused for the duration of the program, so please remain in advisory till its conclusion should we have a brief overrun. All present, please silence your cell phones. We will now have the presentation of colors by members of the American Legion Post 352 and Mentors George E. Hayward VFW Post 9295, named after a Mentor graduate and Vietnam War casualty. The presentation of colors will be immediately followed by the Star-Spangled Banner presented by the Mentor High School Concert Mixed Choir.
Forward, on, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left. Mark time, mark. Color guard. Left. Take.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Halt. Take seat.
Now please welcome student Carson Frazier, who is our speech contest winner this year on the theme Honoring Those Who Served.
I chose to speak because I recognize the importance of honoring our veterans, and many members of my family are veterans. Veterans continue to risk their lives for the safety and security of our country. Without our veterans, we would not have the freedoms that we have today. Millions and millions of people have put their life at risk in order to ensure a peaceful future for the United States. Not only do our veterans protect our freedoms and rights, but they also provide services for those in need. In many instances, the United States is the first to arrive and provide medical aid, food, and water at a level no other country can come close to during disasters, both home and abroad. I reflect upon honoring my dad and grandpa each Veterans Day by talking with them about their experiences when they served our country. It is important to listen to our veterans whenever they choose to share about their own experiences. Both an ending and a new beginning on the 11th hour of the 11th day of the 11th month, when temporary peace was achieved. This originally only signaled the ending of World War I, but then this day expanded to honor all those, living and dead, who have served for the United States. 20 years after temporary peace was achieved, Veterans Day was finally recognized as a federal holiday. George Washington provided his perspective on veterans and said, "The willingness with which our young people are likely to serve in any war, no matter how justified, shall be directly proportional to how they perceive the veterans of earlier wars were treated and appreciated by their nation." We are able to peacefully honor all who have served our country and will continue to honor all who have served and protect the memories of our honorable veterans.
Now please welcome Sergeant Chico C. Bondoc from the U.S. Marine Corps as our keynote speaker. He is currently a recruiter in the MENA region. He has been in the Marine Corps for 5 years and has been stationed at Camp Pendleton, California before coming to MENA. He has been training as Fire Direction Control Specialist with the artillery. It is my pleasure to announce Sergeant Chico C. Bondoc to the stage.
All right, first off, I want to say thank you for that wonderful introduction and, giving me the opportunity to come today and speak to you guys about Veterans Day. Now, today I don't want to talk about, what Veterans Day is, but rather, why and, what Veterans Day means to me. That way you can, you guys can have a new profound appreciation to all the veterans and also to spark some interest, in yourselves to think about what Veterans Day means to you guys. Now, growing up, all the way until I graduated high school, I took this day for granted. It's just like another federal holiday. And yes, today we're here to honor our service members and remember the sacrifices that they have made and dedication and commitment that it took for them to defend and honor our country, their families, and our way of life. To some of us, that's the extent of it. But to me, ever since I joined the United States Marine Corps, there's a lot more to that. Since I earned the title, it has become a privilege to have worked alongside some of these few men and women who possess the qualities to serve a larger cause than themselves. Their courage, pride, and selflessness don't go unnoticed. Also, it's an honor to be a part of that legacy. And until you have been put in their position and have experienced, what they've gone through, you'll have a better understanding. Today, people in our country are gathering together. They are honoring, remembering, and paying gratitude to those who have served our country. Your presence here today in our gathering is a small way that we can appreciate them. If you're not a veteran, find somebody who is. Ask them about their service and simply just thank them. To all the veterans here today, share your stories. Let other people know what you have done. The more we talk about what we do and the impact that the military has in our lives, the better understanding and appreciation people have. I share your pride in being able to say that you have served in the military, and I thank you for all you've done. Thank you all for being here today to honor your veterans and show your support to our military and our heroes, past and present. Thank you.
We will now conclude our program with the reading of the names on Menor High School's Wall of Freedom. Refurbished and newly purposed in 2008, the Wall of Freedom features the key historical documents of our American heritage that our veterans have fought to preserve. Our art students, under the direction of Mrs. Kane, originally painted the wall and recently repainted the mural, and we thank them for their efforts. Our Wall of Freedom was signed by the late Senator and Vietnam POW John McCain just before the wall's dedication in 2008, and again by President Barack Obama in 2012. We invite you to visit it today. Many Menor High School students and graduates have gone on to serve in the military since Menor High School's founding in 1923, and several have lost their lives as a result of their military service. Menor High School students have been killed in World War II, Korea, Vietnam, Iraq, and as a result of military service or health-related issues directly resulting from that service. Their names appear on the plaque centrally located on the Wall of Freedom. We remember them today and every day for their service and sacrifice. Student Government Vice President Maura Murray will now read the names on the Wall of Freedom, immediately followed by the playing of taps, the removal of colors, and the singing of our alma mater.
Present home.
World War II, Harry Alchin. Robert E. Bemis. Andy Booth. Vincent Russell Brown. Edgar Cartwright. Alfred Cole. William Richard Day. Frank Henchbach. Virginia Jewell. Harry Kolar. Ralph A. Markle. Thomas L. Patterson. Maynard Schanauer. Joseph F. Zardin, Jr. Korean War, Alan F. Briggs. Vietnam War, George Ernest Hayward. William Thomas Hurd. Jack William Logan. James Joseph Manart. Paul Holland Mitchell, Jr. Howard Allen Mucha. Michael Lester Ness. Dean Edward Nicholas. Dale Allen Pierce. Carl A. Progler. Lloyd Andrews Seller III. Timothy David Stickle. Lloyd Edward Stroish. William Ronald Dickey. Anthony Augustine Shalacy. Iraq War, Joseph W. Lorig. Joshua S. Harmon and Mark T. Simkowski.
Present. Ho!
Keep the banners waving o'er us, floating toward the sky. We've a team that's fighting for us, cheerful men to high. Alma mater, when from thee we part, we shall keep thy memories ever woven in our hearts.
This concludes this year's Veterans Day program. Thank you for attending today, and thank you to all of our veterans for their service.